Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with today's load prompt, and I've already done the 30 days of sketches sketch for today for challenge accepted. So this load prompt is standalone. I'm not doing any other challenges with it. The prompt was about the song Ain't No Mountain High Enough and so we're to scrap about a mountain we've had to climb, or a time that we sought refuge in nature. And we're to use maybe some nature type embellishments. So I immediately thought of how peaceful and serene and just awesome. I know that word is overused, but we were filled with awe when we did our cross-country road trip and we're out in the West. And there were mountains and streams and it just... We had flown over these areas on our way from one coast to the other for years, both of us, and neither of us had really ever spent much time. So we actually kind of eliminated a couple stops, changed the baseball schedule that we were going to stick to so that we could spend more time out in the West. And there is a song that a friend of mine, Shake Russell, wrote and made famous back in the 70s, I'd say, called Deep in the West. And I have done a page with that as my title before, and I'm going to do it again. It's a totally different page. I think I had photos from the same trip, but not this photo. This photo was actually a little lunch break stop that we made in Eagle, Colorado as we were leaving from Denver. And just the little joint, hamburger joint where we stopped, had this alongside it and in the back. And we actually got down to an area, I guess it was over here, where we're able to walk down to the rocks and get some better views of the water. But here you can see the mountains that are close by, and then there are some much taller ones way in the back. But you could hear, just standing there and listening to the stream kind of cascading over the rocks, was just absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. So I have this cut file. It's 3 pieces of a cut file from the Creative Cuts Club from 1 or 2 years ago that I have not ever used. And I'm just going to kind of lay it down and construct a scene and then scrap over it. So these are, I guess I'm going to do them in order of height of mountains. These tall mountains used to have the word explorers kind of connected to it, and I disconnected it. So I'm just going to lay it down here. I don't think the placement is going to make a big difference in my scene. And these are the lower mountains. And I thought I might do some mixed media and try to, match some colors and so forth. But actually this page was the divider page for this. Let's see, I think that's turned around. It needs to go. I'm going to lay these down and then I'll worry about how to get that back in line. So I'll do this. and this. Okay, and then I can put something like a flare right there. I didn't lay this down like I had it before. And this seems not to want to go there. Okay, now I'm going to put this one down and I'll kind of lower it to here. And even if it appears to want to be abstract, we'll, and I know what I'm going to do here to kind of cover this spot where the mountains came down. I'm going to put a butterfly there. And my photo, I thought, could go here. And this came from Simple Vintage Lakeside. I think I'll do this here, and then I want to maybe do some flowers there, and maybe not sure what I'm going to do there. I clearly haven't thought this out. Maybe if I raise this on some foam down at the bottom here, I can overlay it here on top of these evergreens and let it kind of stick over that, and then I'll put this on, and then I'll figure out the best place for it. I'm actually kind of upset by the fact that I have let these trees kind of overlay that mountain. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut them off and move them down and put them on foam. There's nothing wrong with the cut files. It's the way I put them down. I saw what made me think about this cut file is I saw a pickup truck, and the back of the truck had a bumper sticker-ish thing that had something that looked like that scene. So I can just put the photo right there. Maybe I can put these right up next to each other and then put this, and I can have this flower under and that flower over, and then we'll figure out the rest. Okay, I'm gonna commit. To that. This trip was one of those once in a lifetime kind of thing that was much more than we'd ever imagined it could be. And John loved talking about it. He just couldn't believe that we'd done it. We were gone for an entire month, and we drove from one coast to the other and back, and hit not only baseball games, which was kind of the there we go. But also, visited friends and family, and hit, the balls of twine kind of places. Got these leaves. This kind of looks a little bit off balance there. If I can find a small leaf cluster, I'm going to take a couple leaves off there. That doesn't look right. So I'll see if I can do this kind of underneath there. I'm just adding color here. I'm not trying to indicate a season or anything, because it was clearly summertime when we were there. Although they were preparing for the snowfalls and avalanches, and we got rerouted because there were so many crews out installing the nets on the mountains. I'm gonna put that there, and well, actually, maybe let's see if this one would work better there. Nope, I'm gonna go with the smaller one. But I can't overstate the beauty and wonder, I guess, is the best way to say it. I'm just gonna let it be at that. I'm gonna put this down so that it's obviously the title. I'm going to use these Flair, because they kind of look like rock, and they've got either you could interpret them as stone or a sunset in the distance, or lots of different things. I'm going to put this one kind of at the corner there with a little bit of foam on one side of it. There. And then I'm going to put this is from a Bramble Fox Paper Snips sheet. I think it's actually a Halloween paper snip, or at least fall. And I've got this little bit that says together, and I'm going to kind of put it here And then I've got this one that says Nature's Best. And these all three, Happy Days Together and Nature's Best, kind of came from. I'm going to do this right there. And I think that's all, other than a little bit of journaling to say where. Oh, wait, I have another flare. Maybe let me lift this mountain. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'll take this up, lift the mountain, and put it right there. And I'll put this there. So I'm going to write Eagle, Colorado, August 10th, 2016. So that's it. I'm saying in this video, and I feel in my heart, all of the serenity and beauty and wonder that was nature that day. And I don't feel that I need to write a lot of words. I have an album. This will go into an album of 12 by 12 pages I've made about that trip. And a lot of the writing has already been written. So it's done. I've used that cut file, and I think it reflects the beauty of the scene that we were enjoying when we were here. I love it. So thank you for watching. Bye.